didn't like sweets. My sister, Keris, was a monster. "I'm trying," I said as I passed him a strawberry delight. "I just don't know if I'm in the mood for it." "Not in the mood for what?" "Oh, Christmas." He gasped so loudly, I almost rolled down the window to make sure there was enough oxygen left in the car for me. "What's wrong with you? Are you sickening for something?" I shook my head and popped a chocolate triangle into my mouth. "No, I'm not really feeling the festive spirit, that's all. No big deal." "But you love Christmas. You're obsessed with Christmas." "Don't exaggerate. I'm not obsessed." "How many advent calendars did you have last year?" I looked down at my nails, giving my shoddy home manicure a close examination. 1. "Liar." 2. "You're a liar who lives in a house of lies." "Fine, I had 5, I replied, ignoring his indignant caw. "A Cadbury one and a Galaxy one." "Entirely reasonable. What else?" "One from the body shop, a nail polish one." I paused and sucked in my bottom lip. "And one that turned out to be full of cat treats." "But you haven't got a cat," Manny replied, confused. "Yes, well," I said, tucking my hair behind my ears. "Didn't realise until I'd got it home from the supermarket, did I?" The inside of the windscreen fogged up as he exhaled heavily. I reached forward to rub it down with my sleeve, then cracked my window open. The heating was broken again, meaning we had the luxurious choice of being freezing cold or red hot for the entire 3.5-hour drive up home. Even though he spent more money fixing the Volvo than he would spend on buying a brand new car, Manny refused to consider junking the old thing. It had belonged to his dad, which meant the topic was not up for discussion. "Right, let's make sure I've got this straight. Last year, it was 5 advent calendars, a fully decorated tree in every room of your house, and a deeply annoying jumper that played jingle bells every time you breathed, and now I'm supposed to believe you've randomly gone full Grinch and decided to bah humbug the whole thing off?" He scoffed. "I don't think so." "Not full Grinch. More like a partial Grinch. Just the Grinch tip." I unwrapped another chocolate and watched the cars blur into one another on the other side of the carriageway. "I've had a lot on my mind, as you well know." A couple of months ago, I would tell anyone who asked, and plenty of people who didn't, that my life was perfect. I had an amazing job at Abbott & Howe, one of the oldest and most prestigious law firms in England, and I was so close to being promoted to junior partner, I'd been having borderline erotic dreams about my new business cards. I lived in a lovely house in lovely West Hampstead with my lovely boyfriend, and we were talking about potentially considering adopting a dog. Everything was moving in the right direction. At least it was, until my lovely boyfriend declared he was leaving me for Justine, his receptionist, and I had to move out of my lovely house. Shortly after that, I had something of a meltdown at work, and now, when I looked at myself in the rearview mirror, it seemed likely that the RSPCA would put me up for adoption before they allowed me to take charge of a living, breathing animal. "So now he's not only the chump who broke your heart, he's Michael Darden, the dentist who stole Christmas?" Manny asked with a scowl. "I knew I should have punched him in the nuts when I went to pick up your stuff, but no, you told me not to." My stomach performed a clumsy death drop into my pelvis. More than 3 months, and I still couldn't hear his name without wanting to wash my hair in honey and headbutt a beehive. "Like I said, you can't punch him in the nuts because it will make things weird if we get back together," I said. "And we could still get back together." Manny tightened his grip on the steering wheel, but said nothing. "I saw a TikTok that said men who are about to make a major commitment need to stretch like an elastic